Good morning, Standard 5. How are you? I think all of you are safe and healthy during this pandemic. So, Standard 5, today I am going to start the new unit number 6, and the topic is addition and subtraction of decimal numbers. So, children, you have learned how to add in the whole numbers. So, in the same way, similarly, we have to add this addition. We have to do addition and subtraction of the decimal number, but we have to follow the rules are same. Okay, now let us take an example of the like decimals. Firstly, I will show you how to add like decimals. All of you know, children, what are like decimals? The like decimals are the decimal numbers which are having the same decimal places, right? So here let us take an example. It is 1.56 and 5.32. So firstly, we will arrange these addends 1.56 and 5.32 in a column. So let us firstly arrange them, these numbers 1.56, and then just below this first addend, and then see, all of you observe, this decimal point will follow one below the another, 5.32. Now put the addition sign. Now let us do the addition, and according to the rule of addition, we have to follow that we have to start from the right hand side, correct? So here 6 plus 2 is 8 and 5 plus 3 is 8, and then just see, here in the decimal point, just we have to put one below the another. In the addition also addends are, in addends also decimal points are one below the another. Here in addition also decimal point one below the, just below this column. Now add this, 1 plus 5 is 6. So it is 6.88. So similarly, we here the addends are added in the same way as we add the whole numbers. Just decimal point should come one below the other in the column. The decimal point, when you are adding this decimal number, the decimal point should come one below the another. So this is the addition of like decimal. Now what you will do in case of unlike decimals? In case of unlike decimals, now firstly, what are unlike decimals? Unlike decimals are those decimals which are having the different decimal places, So let us clarify. Let's add unlike decimal. 18.786 and 48.96. So firstly, what you will do? Firstly, we have to see that these decimal numbers are like or unlike. Here you see that the addend, that is 18.786, it is having 3 decimal places, and this second addend is having only 2 decimal places. So firstly, we have to convert this second addend with the 3 decimal places, right? So here what it will be? It will become 48.96. Just put the 0 to the right side of this 6, right? So here now we can add this 18.786 and 48.960. So we arrange these two addends in column. Just firstly write down 18.786 and just below 48 point, and decimal number will put one below the another, will follow 960. Now let us do the addition. So according to the rule of addition, we will add to the right side of it. So start from here, and now let's start addition. Addition will be same as we do in the case of whole number. Just we add the addend. Just simple. Forget about this decimal. Just added 6 plus 0, 6. 8 plus 6, 14, 4, 1 carry over. 9 plus 1, 10 plus 7, 17, 1 carry over. 8 plus 8, 16 plus 1, 17, 1 carry over. 4 plus 1, 5 plus 1, 6. Right? Now here all of you see the decimal number. So here decimal point, this is the decimal point. Just decimal point should come one below the another. Just decimal point should come one below the another in the column. So this is the answer. In this way, we do the decimal place also in the sum also. When you are having the decimal number in the addend, so you have to place decimal in this sum also, right? If the addends are having the decimal, then sum will also have the decimal, right? And then decimal point should follow one after another. Okay? They will follow each other. Now let us take another example. Now let's come to worksheet number 1. Question number 1. Add the following decimal numbers, right? A. 0. Here the numbers are arranged in column. 0.42. Now let's do the addition. We will start from the right hand side and we will follow the same rule as we do the addition in the whole number. Just forget about the decimal point. It is 035042. So start to add. 5 plus 2, it is 7. 3 plus 4, it is 7. 0 plus 0, 0. Now come to the decimal point. Decimal point will follow one after another. You must put decimal point when you are doing addition, and the sum must have the decimal point. If the addends are having the decimal point, and then sum also have the decimal point, and decimal point should put one below the another. This is question number 1. Now come to question number 2. Arrange in column. Arrange in column and add. Firstly, you have to arrange the numbers in column. For example, 0.35 and 0.62. So firstly, these are added. 0.35, 0.62. So firstly, arrange these addends in arrange these addends in a column. So firstly, write this first addend 0.35 and just below it 0. Just below this decimal, put the decimal, then 6 and 2. And then put the plus sign and thus arrange it. Start from, forget about the decimal, just do addition as you are doing in whole number. 5 plus 2, 7. 3 plus 6, 9. And 0 plus 0, 0. Now here follow the decimal, should follow 1. We put decimal, just decimal number, decimal point should come one below the another. So don't forget to put the decimal in the sum also. So this is the answer. Okay children. So let us take another example. For example, 3.19 plus 27.974 plus 8.8. So here all of you see children, these all decimal numbers are unlike. They are not having the same decimal places. So firstly we have to convert these addends into the like decimals. It means having the same decimal place. So here the number which is having the maximum decimal place is this number, 27.974. It is having the 3 decimal places. So we have to convert all these two addends will have also 3 decimal places. Okay. Now let us rearrange it. Write down 3.19, put 0 to the right side of this 9 and then 27.974 plus now 8.8. Now here in order to make it 3 decimal places, put 20 to the right side. Right? Now arrange these 3 addends in column. So firstly write down 3.190. Now below this write down 27 between 7 and 2.974. Now just below it is 8.800. Now put here the vacant place 0, above it also 0. Now they are synchronized. Right? Now forget about this decimal. Here all of you see decimal must follow one after another. Right? So now start from the right hand side. So start to add 0 plus 4 plus 0 is 4. Now 9 plus 7 is 16, 6, 1 carry over. So 9 plus 1, 10 plus 1, 11 plus 8, 19, 9, 1 carry over. 7 plus 3, 10, 10 plus 1, 11 plus 8, 19, 9, 1 carry over. So 2 plus 1, 3. Now next step, follow the decimal, just one after another. So in sum, we put the decimal over here. So this is the answer. So what you have to do in case of unlike decimals, children? Firstly, you have to convert these all addends, that is decimal number, into like decimals. These all decimal numbers are unlike decimals. It means they are having the different decimal places. See 2, 3 decimal place, 2 decimal place, 1 decimal place. So here we see the maximum decimal place is having 3. So we have to convert this 2 decimal place into 3 by putting 1 0. And this we have to convert the 3 decimal place by putting the 2 0. Then we arrange this addend in column. Just in a column you arranged it following the place value chart. And then you have to do addition just like as a whole number. And then you put this decimal just one below the another. In the case of also sum, just below the column you put the decimal in the sum. So in this way you have to do the addition of the unlike decimals. Now let us take another example. 91.04. 136.24. 2.81. Now put the addition over here. Now children, all of you see that here all these decimals are like decimals, but here in the whole number some places are vacant to the left side of the digit. So we fill up this blank with the 0. Here also to the left side. Now it is in order. Now we start from the right side. Okay. So 4 plus 4, 8 plus 1, 9. Now 8 plus 2, 10. Just add as you are doing addition in the what? Where? In the whole number. So 8 plus 2, 10, 0. 1 will go as a carryover to the next column. Now 6 plus 2, 8. 8 plus 1, 9. 9 plus 1, 10. Again 0. 1 will go as a carryover in the next column. Next place value. So 9 plus 1, 10. 10 plus 3, 13. 3. 1 carryover. Now it will come as a carryover here. Now 1 plus 1 is 2. Now next step is to put the decimal just one below the another, below the column. In the sum also don't forget to put the decimal, otherwise the answer will be totally changed. Okay children, now let us check it. 4 plus 4, 8 plus 1, 9. 8 plus 2, 10, 0, 1 carry over. 6 plus 2, 8 plus 9 plus 1, 10, 0, 1 carry over. 8 plus 9 plus 1, 10 plus 3, 13, 3, 1 carry over. 1 plus 1, 2. So in this way you have to do the addition when the digits are arranged in column, already arranged in column. Now let us come to the next point is properties. Properties of addition. Properties of addition. Properties of addition of decimal numbers. Okay, so there are some properties are there. So all of you see. If we change the order of the addends, that you have also in the this properties are nearly same as in the property of addition in the whole number. For example, 5.6 plus 3.8 is equal to 9.4. Now I am changing this order. 3.8 plus 5.6 is equal to 9.4. So here all of you see that this 9.4 and 9.4 here the sum are both are equal. So what is the meaning? If we change the order of the addends, then the sum remains the same. So this is the first property. Here you see that orders are changed. Order of addends are changed. Right? Okay. So first property. What is the first property? If we change the order of addends, the sum remains the same. Correct? Now let us take another example. Let us clarify it with another example. Let us add 1.2, 2.4 and 1.1. Right? So here all of you see, we are making a group 1.2 plus 2.4. It is the first group added with 1.1. Right? So what is the, firstly solve this group, that is 3.6. It is added with 1.1. Now next step, add these two added, it is 4.7. Here you see that this is the sum. Now if the grouping is changed, if I change the grouping is, all of you look here, 1.2 plus 2.4 plus 1.1. Now grouping is changed, children. Now all of you see 1.2. Now add this grouping first. So it is 3.5. So now add these two addend, it is 4.7. This is the sum. So here all of you see that whenever we are changing the grouping of the addends, but the sum remains the same. So sum remains the same. Here all of you see, even after changing the groups of addends, firstly we are making the group of these two addends, first two addend. In the second case we are changing the group of addends. I have made the group of second and third addend. But even after changing the grouping of the addends, but the sum remains the same. See, it is on first case it is also 4.7. In the second case also 4.7. So this is the property number 2. It is called associative property. It is called associative property. Whenever go in the earlier classes, standard 6, you will learn the name of the property. So second one is what you have learned, that the sum remains the same if even after changing the grouping of the addends. Right? So this is the second property. The sum remains the same even after changing the grouping of the addend. For example, A plus B plus C. It is always equals A plus B plus C. All of you see here the grouping is changed. Here second and third addends are grouped. Here first and second addends are grouped. But the result is always the same. This is the second property. Now come to the third property. Property number 3. If, third property, if 0 is added, as in the case of same whole number, the sum is the number itself. If 0 is added with the decimal number, the sum is the decimal number itself, right? If we change the order, firstly add 0 and then write 8.912, the result is 8.912. So what do we observe? If 0 is added with any decimal number or a decimal number is added with 0. If 0 is added with any decimal number or a decimal number is added with 0. The result is, the sum is the number itself. So if a 0 is added to any decimal number or a decimal number is added to 0, the sum is the number itself. Number itself. Right? So this is the third property. So children, I am going to clarify with few examples of your worksheet. Worksheet number 2, question number 1 is a fill in the blanks. So 2.3 plus 5.9 is equal to what plus 2.3. So here the order of addends are changed. Here 2.3 plus 5.9. It means it is a property of addition of the decimal number. So here I will put 5.9 so that the order addends are remaining same but their orders are changed. So in this way children, you have to do worksheet number 2. So your classwork is you have to do worksheet number 1 and HWork is you have to do worksheet number 2. So children, I think you have enjoyed my class and the concept is fully clear regarding the addition of decimal numbers. So till then, goodbye, Shabba Khair. If you have any problem, contact me in WhatsApp, in my WhatsApp and during the Cisco meeting. So have a nice day. Bye-bye.